Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about my final project in Textile Contemporary Studio. First, I'm going to explain the concept statement, then textile experiments, and finally 3D installation. About concept statement, this textile installation for the State Library of New South Wales symbolizes the profound connection between history, sacrifice, and resilience. The centerpiece is a red tree trunk with hanging roots representing the flow of blood through history and the sacrifices made to preserve it, particularly during the Aboriginal period in Australia. The roots, adorned with the book fragments, symbolize knowledge as a sustenance for the land. About the key elements, tree bark, paper, and black yarn represent the Aboriginal identity and the foundational roots of the country. Burnt newspapers and mirrors highlight the cyclical nature of history, with circled words like struggle and win emphasizing repetitive themes. Mirrors reflect our history's impact on the present and future. Stitches, knots, and threads bind human history to nature, showing their connection, and yellow chain represent the sun, life giver and protector in Aboriginal culture. Filter rings depict the continuous and layered process of history. This is my concept board. In terms of experiments, I conducted various trials. First, I found tree bark to evoke a sense of nature and symbolize the foundational roots of the country. However, it was challenging to stitch and connect with other tree-bark pieces. So I began exploring tree-bark paper, which is easier to stitch with yarn, and the result was excellent. I also experimented with leaf stitching, representing growth and vitality, paralleling how knowledge evolves and fosters societal development. I stitched tree bark and leaves onto the piece using fragments of book text, with each fragment symbolizing growth, resilience, and experience. For coloring, I use natural dye-on cotton such as coffee and cinnamon to create an aged texture, and barberry to achieve a red tone symbolizing the sacred connection to the land and ancestral ties in Indigenous Australian history. Additionally, I use the shibori techniques to create various patterns on cotton with plants, which name is Eucalyptus cinerea leaves. I've tried crocheting with newspapers and natural bands, and tracing race materials from Textile Studio, and hand stitching on newspapers. I also stitched tree bark paper to the newspaper. Moreover, I experimented with an embroidery machine to create a 3D tree trunk pattern, which I stitched onto the tree bark paper and newspaper along with a root-like design, and also the other pattern. Furthermore, I explored felting in different shapes and styles, such as tree rings, like this. This is all my patterns with felting. I use waste materials for the felting process, hand stitched to form 3D and bulky tree rings. Burning newspapers added a sense of destruction. Using discard tray as a part of the piece symbolized people who carry the weight of the news and history. And this is my final design. And for installation, I plan to hang in the center of the library hall, positioned in front of the seating area and directly beneath the clock. This placement symbolizes the connection between time and history, with the clock representing the passage of time and the textile embodying history's role in shaping and protecting the present. The central location emphasizes this concept in the library space where knowledge is preserved and sharp. As inspiration, I reflected Hossein Walamanish, an Iranian-Australian artist celebrated for his poetic work exploring memory, culture, and connections to the natural world. His art often incorporates natural materials like leaves, branches, and dirt, combined with a minimalist technique to evoke profound emotional and philosophical ideas. And thank you for watching.